I am Nagavelli Prasad, working in TSWR Center of Excellence, Karimnagar. Today I am going to explain you the production of a secondary oocyte from the female reproductive system, which is known as oogenesis. My dear students, I repeat you, production of secondary oocyte from oogonial mother cells or oogonia, known as oogenesis. Generally, oogenesis in females initiate during embryonic stage only. So, ovary contains several oogonial mother cells. They undergo meiotic division and they get arrest at prophase 1. My dear students, during prophase 1, they stop their division. So, such cells are known as primary oocytes. This will initiate during embryonic stage only. These primary oocytes will form a flattened cells. Each primary oocyte forms a flattened granular cells around it. So such cells are known as primordial cells or primordial cells. Primary oocyte, it forms granular cells, flattened follicular cells, then said to be primordial cells. These primordial cells degenerate during the age, and finally they remain 60,000 to 80,000 at the age of puberty. That means in the girl child there are 60,000 to 80,000 primordial cells will be identified, will be observed, right? These primordial cells, what happens by the means of development, the outer cells will divide and form further stratified layers. They form the further layers. So these are called as membrana granulosa. Primary oocyte with membrana granulosa called as primary follicle. Primary follicle will form by stratified granulosa layers. These are. So primary follicles. My dear students, in a primary follicle, this is a primary oocyte, right? And there is a homogeneous membrane will appear between primary oocyte and membrana granulosa. Here, one layer will appear. This layer will form from the ovum only. That layer is called as zona pellucida. Zona pellucida will form between primary oocyte and membrana granulosa cells. And zona pellucida will form from the ovum itself. And membrana granulosa, primary oocyte between zona pellucida formed, right? Zona pellucida and membrana granulosa between one more layer will form, that is called as corona radiata. Means membrana granulosa cells, corona radiata, then zona pellucida inside primary oocyte will be, that is called as primary follicle. And in the primary follicle, what happens? A cavity will form, that is called as antrum. My dear students, a cavity will form. The cavity will increase so that this granulosa cell will become thin. So such condition cell is known as cumulus euphorus. Cumulus euphorus. In the cumulus euphorus, what happens? These granulosa cells will become thin, right? So they derived into two membranes. Granulosa cells derived into two membranes. Among that, lower membrane is known as theca interna and our external membrane is known as theca externa. So theca, these are formed from granulosa cells. Inside primary oocyte only there, right? So primary oocyte with theca interna and theca externa will form into secondary follicle. My dear student, this theca interna release sex hormone known as estrogen, female sex hormone estrogen. This estrogen functions on primary oocyte, which is inside the secondary follicle, right? Primary oocyte. And this primary oocyte continues prophase 1 and complete the first meiosis 1, so that a polar body and secondary oocyte will form. Secondary oocyte will form. So this secondary oocyte will form again the several layers. Then it's said to be tertiary follicle. Tertiary follicle. My dear student, the secondary oocyte undergo meiotic 2 division, but it will be get arrested at metaphase 2. Metaphase 2, and which release during ovulation. During ovulation, secondary oocyte at metaphase 2 will be released, that is called as ovulation. This is regarding oogenesis. Thank you.
What is corona radiata?